2 goals in the second half this afternoon sees us leave Airdrie with 3 points in the bag. Alan, your thoughts on this afternoon's performance?
Well, first of all, delighted, happy dressing room in there. Get us on the scoreboard 3 points, so delighted about that. But the performance, particularly in the second half, was particularly good. It was a difficult first half probably for us. In the first half, we struggled a wee bit the way they were playing. They were getting too much room, so kind of said to them, look, the two fullbacks need to get closer because they two wide guys that were particularly good. So we kind of shut that down in the second half. And I actually just said to Tommy in the last 5 minutes, there were not many runs at us, and that was contributory factor was the full backs were a wee bit higher up on them. So that was it. They had less space in the second half. Young Ewan scored a great goal. It was a good shot for Mick, deflected, come back, and he had the composure. I mean, he just struck it first time and it went in like a rocket. So delighted for him. And then obviously Ross stepped up with the penalty. So overall, happy. Nice to walk away with 3 points.
Yep. It was kind of similar problems we were having in that first half as we've had against Pollock and then obviously St Cadoc's last week. Was it a bit more, just go gung ho and take a shot from distance, and it paid off this afternoon? Was that part of the agenda at the half-time meeting?
Oh, well, to be honest, we actually said to them, look, they're a big side physically and they've got four big guys at the back. We said, look, we've put 3 or 4 balls in the first half and they're just cutting it out. We need to, when we get it in wide areas, rather than put it in, let's try and play around about them or take the full back on and then commit the defenders out. So it was more keep the ball and try and play around about them rather than just put it in early. And they were quite happy when we were putting it in early defensively because of the big strong unit.
Yep. As you started off there, it was a happy dressing room in there at the end. Does that lend towards next week big game against Darvel? Having them on the
Look,
side.
it doesn't matter who we're playing next week. Every game in this league is going to be very competitive. Whether it's Darvel, Clydebank, Irvine Meadow, whoever, we just move forward to the next game, and it's another challenge. As it's going to be throughout the season, there's not going to be any easy games. You rock up and think, this is one the day that we can maybe mess about with different formations or whatever. We need to be on it right for the word go in every game.